So tonight I'm going to make some crab cakes. So we've got, I think John did 3 potatoes there, cooked, mashed them, and I have sprayed the top of it with a little bit of this butter spray. I don't know how many squirts, but I've squirted all the top of it. Then I've put salt and black pepper, and I have put some chili flakes, depending on your taste as to how many you fancy putting in there. And then we have this beautiful Cromer Crab, and I have got 80 grams of mozzarella cheese, and that is this one stop mozzarella cheese, and 40 grams is a healthy extra A. And so I'm now making these for 2 of us, and so that's 2 people's portions of healthy extra A. Potatoes free, the spicy things are free, the crab is free, and so that is that for the moment. Oh, I'm going to put some spring onion in it. That's right, I'm going to chop some spring onion up and put that in there. Then I'm just going to mix it all together, and I've got a pan here with some fry light in, very hot, and then I'm going to make my little crab cake. So everything is in here now. We've got the spring onion at the bottom, then we've got the cheese, and then the crab has got loads of beautiful red roe. Look at that. So I'm just going to mix it all up together now. When you've mixed it all together, have a taste of it. And I wanted some more seasoning, so I've put more salt, I've put more black pepper, and this time I've added a little bit of garlic. Well, that's not salt, it's garlic powder. I've added a little bit of garlic powder, and I have added another little bit of chilli. And so make it to your taste. You don't want bland crab cakes, and so put lots of nice seasonings in there. And now that's all mixed together and looking lovely, I'm going to tip it out and make it into 4 big crab cakes. Tip the potato mix out onto a silicone sheet, and I've just pressed it into a square like that, and it's about an inch thick, I'd say. Yeah, it's about an inch thick. And I'm just going to cut it. If I just grab a knife, I'm just going to cut it into 4 squares. I'm not even going to make them into rounds. I have just made this recipe up as I've gone along, and so I'm not sure what it's going to taste like until we get there, but I would say they are going to be very, very tasty. There we are. So I've cut it into 4. There is no mayo, no butter, no anything in here, and so it is all free other than your healthy extra A. And there's a healthy extra A in that side, and there's a healthy extra A in that side. There we are. Just separated them with a knife, and as I've pulled them all apart, I've just tapped the edges in so that makes them a little bit more solid, but they're not going to fall apart. Look, they are really lovely and solid, and so let's put them in the pan. So there's that one in. I'm hoping that they're all going to fit in this pan. There's 2. There's 3. God, they smell good already. Wow. Now, once you've got them in, don't shift them about. You've got to let them heat through and cook until the bottom has browned. I'm going to keep spraying a little bit more butter spray in. If you make potato cakes, you'll know what you do anyway, but this is just how I do it. You do it your way. So I'm just going to, so I've sprayed all the tops, so when I turn them over, they are going to be ready and they won't stick. And I'll show you what they're like when I turn them over. Oh, look at these. And so they've been on, I've had them on a number 6, probably for about 4 or 5 minutes, I would say. And just look at that colour. Doesn't they look, just don't they look gorgeous? And all the cheese is starting to melt, because as I picked them up, the cheese was going stringy. And so I'm going to do exactly the same on the other side. And then John has made a lovely big salad to go with these. So here's my huge salad. So we've got curly leaves, spinach, yellow pepper, celery, tomato, and yes, that is half an avocado, which is 7 sins. But all I've had today is 5 sins, which was a row of rice crackers. And so with my 5 and my 7, I will be on 12 sins for the day. Oh my word, look at these. Look at these little babies. They are amazing. They are. And I've just put half a tablespoon of this on my salad, and that is 2 sins a tablespoon. So I've had half a tablespoon. So that's 1 sin. 1 sin for that, and 7 for my half an avocado. And so I'm just going to have a bite of this and just have a taste while we're here. And oh, you can just taste the chilli. You can just taste the chilli. Got a little bit of onion in there. Definitely got some of the stringy cheese, and obviously the crab. But that's another recipe for you to make with Steve's wonderful crabs. Look at that. Let me know if you make them.